Man, oh man. So now we're really gonna push this idea that Daniel Jones is actually faster than Lamar Jackson. Like, are we serious right now? Are we really serious right now? I mean, real quick, guys. I'm emphasis from Ravens over everything. make, 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 make sure you guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. But I really wasn't gonna do this video, but at the same time, it's the off season. Ain't really much to talk about. People are stirring the pot anyway, just to get people talking. So I said, screw it. I'm just gonna jump in while I can, just because. But people are somebody apparently, again, I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I found out about this through a video Engraven did, where Engraven highlighted this situation where some sports analyst somewhere, when they were trying to highlight all the things that they like about Daniel Jones, they said that he's faster than Lamar Jackson. And it's not just him who has said that. I've seen several people in different comment sections say that. And the point they were trying to make is that during that one specific play where Daniel Jones went for 80 yards before he caught a bad case of spaghetti legs and fell down before he could get to the end zone, they said that, okay, he got to 21.2 miles per hour during that moment, and Lamar's only got to 21. So therefore, that Daniel Jones, without a shadow of a doubt, is faster. While that is that's somewhat fair to imply, because again, in that moment, Daniel Jones went faster. That does not mean somebody is overall faster than another person. Because again, I agree with Engraven. I don't think we've seen Lamar Jackson go at full speed yet. I don't think we've seen him go at full speed yet. I really don't. And he's never had to. When you're the fastest and most athletic and most elusive player to catch on the field, you don't have to go as fast as you can. You really don't have to. Because it's just not necessary. You just got to go fast enough to get around them, do what you got to do, and you slow down whenever you feel like. You see Lamar do it all the time, where he'll speed up, he'll get the wheels turning, but then ultimately, a lot of times he'll just slow it down when he needs to, when he knows he's about to go out to the sidelines, or when he's already got into the end zone. He does not need to go at full speed. Just like how I don't think we've seen Lamar Jackson's full throwing abilities yet, because this offense is holding him back. I don't think we've seen Lamar Jackson's full running abilities, because again, he hasn't been in a situation where he's truly needed to outrun somebody who is as fast as him. He really hasn't he really has not had to. Now, let's say somebody like as fast as like Tyreek Hill is on defense one day, and they're trying to catch Lamar when he's running for a touchdown, or they're trying to catch him before he gets to the end zone. Then in that sort of moment, I think one day, we might just see Lamar just go all out and just go as fast as he possibly can. But again, come on, man. You got to trust your eyes, man. Shout out to Ryan, the regular Ravens fan. He has a quote that he says in his videos that I really love, where he's just like, look, man, you got to trust your eyes, man. Don't trust what the media is trying to push to you. Trust your eyes. Do you guys really, with a straight face, believe that Daniel Jones is faster than Lamar Jackson? Are we serious right now? Like, come on, guys. Like, are we really serious, right? Do we really believe that? And I'm not saying Lamar Jackson's the fastest player in the league. There's players in the league faster than Lamar. But when it comes to the quarterback position, do we really believe that there's a quarterback faster than Lamar right now? Especially Daniel Jones. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect Giants fans or Daniel Jones, because clearly Daniel Jones can run. But at the same time, like, are we serious right now? Like, are we really serious right now? Like, Daniel Jones, come on, dog. Daniel Jones, like this is laughable, bro. This is laughable. I don't think this is a big deal. Obviously, it's not that serious. It's the off season. People don't really have much to talk about. I really don't have much to talk about. It's just like people. They're just trying to just get people started up. And Lamar Jackson, like a lot of people, well, actually not like a lot of people, Lamar Jackson is a person who people know that if they say something about, they can, get a reaction. They know they're going to get a rise out of people because Lamar is who he is. He's a polarizing figure, and it gets a lot of attention from people who follow sports, who have strong opinions about him. So, salute. I'm not going to say salute, but I mean, salute if you think that, I guess, Daniel Jones is faster. I don't know what would make you think that. The dude tripped on air, dog. You've never seen Lamar Jackson run in a way where he couldn't handle the speed he was going at. Which is another reason why I believe we've never seen Lamar go as fast as he possibly can, because we've never seen Lamar get to that point where he's just losing control of his body, and he's just like stumbling around because he just can't handle what his body just accomplished. And again, that's not like the best way to measure somebody's speed, of course, or to say somebody's faster than the other. But at the end of the day, I think what it boils down to is the fact that you gotta trust your eyes, man. And in this commentary, in this video, I think I'm gonna upload a side by side showing Lamar Jackson running versus Daniel Jones, because again, and I usually try not to show highlight clips that much because all that copyright stuff that happens, but I think I'm gonna try to make it work here, because again, like, watch these guys run, man. Are you really gonna say with a straight face that Daniel Jones is faster? Like, come on, dog. Like and then also it really doesn't matter, because even if by sheer just, I don't want to say luck, but just by the grace of God, it turns out Daniel Jones truly can go faster than Lamar can. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't really matter. Remember, people keep saying all the time that they don't want to see Lamar run anyway, right? They want to see him throw the ball, even though he already throws the ball. They say they want to see that, right? So why is it such a big deal if you think there's a quarterback faster than him? If you like Daniel Jones, okay, go ahead. Go like Daniel Jones. But why are you bringing down another quarterback who wasn't even being compared to him? Now, if there was a comparison happening, I would understand that. For example, when I was doing a video talking about, PFF foolishly having like a top 50 list, talking about, the top 50 players in the league, and they didn't include Lamar. In that video, I compared the other quarterbacks on that list to Lamar, and I respectfully pointed out the reasons why putting them over Lamar doesn't make much sense. Like when they put, like having players like Dak Prescott and Deshaun Watson and others, they're talented players, great players, but at the same time, when you put everything in its proper context, like, there's no way you can really put these people over Lamar, even though they're great in their own right. But this is not one of those situations where there was a list or any sort of thing like that. It was just a situation where somebody just wanted to get a rise out of people and compare them to Lamar Jackson, to compare Daniel Jones to Lamar Jackson as a way of, lifting up their personal favorite quarterback. And look, man, I wish Daniel Jones the best. I think he has a lot to prove, because this year of all years, like, if Daniel Jones doesn't perform this upcoming season, it really, again, I would like to hear from Giants fans on this. Like, what would your perception of Daniel Jones be if he doesn't ball out this year? Like, you have to ball out this year, man. You're in the weakest conference in the league. You have a top 15, possibly even a top 10 running back in the league. Even though he's coming back from injury, he still will probably come back next season and perform at a high level. From what I hear from Giants fans, the offensive line is pretty solid. And now you have several weapons at the receiver position. You now have Kyle Rudolph, Kenny Galladay. You now have like serious targets to throw to that are an actual threat. And then on the other side of the ball, you have a pretty solid defense. So I'm just like, bro, I'm like, if you can't go get 10 wins next season, I really don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you're literally in the weakest conference in the league right now. Not even just now, but one of the weakest conferences of all time. You're in that conference. You should be able to get 10 wins. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, if there's any Giants fans watching this, you know, let me know what your thoughts are as far as what do you think Daniel Jones is going to do next year, and do you think they should get rid of him if he can't perform next year? Because on a team like that, if Daniel Jones can't get, my personal opinion is, if Daniel Jones can't get at least 10 wins and, you know, throw at least 30 touchdowns on a team like that and have like a career year, I really don't know what to tell you at that point, man. That looks pretty bad. The Giants put him in a position where he has no excuses to not perform. But again, that's just my personal opinion. You know, back to the main subject of the video. You know, what do you guys think as far as Lamar Jackson and Daniel Jones running speeds being compared? Do you think Lamar Jackson is faster or slower than Daniel Jones? You know, and also let me know if you think this matters or not. I don't really think this matters that much. Again, it's the off season. Everybody's just looking for something to talk about. So again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.